the commanding general, Yohanna.
That's right.
And the generals and the captains and the officers, you know, we keep the commandments. The laws are still in effect.
That's right.
Contrary to what is being taught in the church. It's still being taught.
That's right.
Taught. We teach it.
That's right.
That's what we do. We teach the laws of God.
Keep going.
And forgive, and he and will forgive their sin. So if you are humbling yourself and you're not praying and you're not seeking his face, he's not hearing you, so he's not forgiving your sins.
That's right. That's right.
And will heal their land. That's why this land is so wicked.
Because we're not seeking the Most High.
God.
We looking for everything else. We looking for this movie Black Panther came out.
God.
What everybody was saying. It gave us purpose. It inspired us to be better. Now we can finally show our children that we are kings and queens and warriors and superheroes. And I'm sitting there. The first thing I think of when they say all this, come on, they make fun of us when we on them corners. When we got these fringes and these studs and these jewels and these shields and these beards. You know what they used to say? Y'all look like the Power Rangers.
God.
Y'all look like the X-Men. What is this? What is this?
That's correct, sir.
Y'all foolish and stupid and dumb. Because we fools for Christ. You know what I'm saying? Azania always got that thing on his head with the studs on it. Karam always got something on with fringes on it. Y'all look like y'all. Man, you lift up your arms, they got wings, man. There's a joke in the. So we've been inspiring you since the 60s, but you've been rejecting it because it comes from the Lord. You ain't seeking the Most High, like the scripture said. You know what you're seeking? Wakanda in Africa. The dashiki and the sandals. You get what I'm saying? And that has nothing to do with you or this Bible or the Most High or your king. Nothing at all. And I'm going to bring it out, Karam. All right, but I just wanted to hit this scripture. Go ahead.
And that's it, sir.
Read the last part one more time.
2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves.
Shall what?
Shall humble themselves. And pray.
And what?
And pray.
That's right.
And seek my face. And turn from their wicked ways. Then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
That's right. That's right.
That's why nothing but wickedness is going on the face of this earth.
That's right.
That's why Hollywood, they're bringing out everything about how wicked and evil Hollywood is to these our sisters who trying to make it in the entertainment industry.
That's right.
You want to make it in the entertainment industry? Come to the I.S.U.P.K. and you will be taught how to make it in God's industry.
That's right.
And that's what we do. We put our life on the line for God's army. To be God's superheroes.
That's right.
Not the Hollywood so-called superhero.
That's right.
Because they don't come on the street corner and say the real deal about our people. Our people are wicked and destroyed. Our people sell drugs to our own people. Our people shoot one another. But no, they decide to go in a so-called middle-class school. They've been stabbing and shooting people in blacks and Hispanic community for years.
That's right.
We've been shooting one another and stabbing one another and fights and gangs. And nobody is seeing. But now it comes in, to the other nations. Now it becomes a problem.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Now I wanted you to hit that scripture before we got into it. Now I'm gonna get into the Black Panther. Okay. All right. The sister UPK Yami said, "Delivered." That's what the sodomite said in the church. Right. And I think he got a little following now on YouTube and everything. And he came out with one video and said, "I had my first date with a woman. Let me tell you about it." And he's sitting in a Louis Vuitton bathrobe and clean shaven, and he moving like a female. He's saying, I had a first date with a woman. Like he talking like how a sister would talk to you. Like I had my first date with that man and I met at work and you get what I'm saying? Them demons. What the scriptures say about when Yahweh Shai said you got rid of one demon, he went and got 7 and brought them all back to jump on you. And that Christian church is filled with demons. You know why? Because they reject this Bible. They reject the laws of the Most High. They reject their people. You get what I'm saying? And they embrace the philosophies of other nations. What the Edomite went in that school and shot the school up. You know the first thing he said? The demons told me to do it. The demons. Y'all don't want to believe the I.S.U.P.K. We say the white man is the devil. Everybody get mad. He said the demons told him to do it. They gonna reveal it. If y'all don't want to hear it from us, it's gonna be revealed regardless. You wanted to bring something out?
No.
Okay. All right. Just give me this part right here. I'm gonna just touch on this real quick.
Funding gap. Senate reports notes I.S.U.P.K Center budget concern. Estimated tuition increases.
Read the map and the dialogue around the map.
64%. Where's that? SU?
Yep.
64% percentage of SU international undergraduate students who were from China.
Who were from where?
From China.
Who were from where?
China.
Who were from where?
China. In 2017.
I just want to bring this out because a man named GEN.YAHANNA came here 2 months ago. And he brought out a heavy story about how Syracuse is the 8th poorest city in America for blacks and Hispanics, right? And Commanding General GEN.YAHANNA, he kept hitting on the issue of Syracuse University and how Syracuse University gets all this money. And they're not thinking about blacks and Hispanics in the city of Syracuse. They're not thinking about the divide of Highway 81 and how it splits the city between where the blacks live and the Hispanics live and where all the professors and scholars of SU and all the students go. And Commanding General GEN.YAHANNA said something heavy. He said, Syracuse University is known for basketball and football. Everybody black on the team. But you living in a city that's the poorest in America, the 8th poorest in America for blacks and Hispanics. Now, they take the money from SU, all the funding, and 64% is where out?
But 64% of SU international undergraduate students who were from China.
From where?
From China.
Detroit.
China.
Harlem.
China.
Miami.
China.
Trinidad.
China.
Jamaica.
China.
Puerto Rico.
China.
Dominican Republic.
China.
Los Angeles.
China.
Oakland.
China.
Chicago.
China.
Texas.
China.
Louisiana.
China.
Wait. The China man?
God.
Okay. All right. Maybe I'm off a little bit because it says 64%. Keep going. I read the other percentage.
32% of SU international graduate students from India.
From where?
From India.
Wait a second. You must be reading that wrong.
Let me check.
You sure that's not India, the sister from Harlem?
Let me
remember the sister's name was India.
India.
Yeah. Wait a second. So you sure, Rock? It's not talking about West Virginia. It's not talking about the hood in Ohio. The funding, the money goes to China and to India.
That's 96%.
96%. Karam. They just had a big hurricane in Puerto Rico, right? Destroyed Puerto Rico, the brothers and sisters down there. You mean to tell me they're not telling Boricua, they're not telling Ephraim, the tribe of Ephraim, come to Syracuse University. We got all this money, we're funding, bring them all here. And that way they can start and take their money and put it back into Puerto Rico. Because the China man is doing that, ain't he? He's sending his money back to China. You know, a large portion of his money goes back to China. And if he doesn't make it as a doctor or engineer, which he probably will, he can always do what? What can he always do, Karam?
Open a Chinese restaurant.
Thank you, Karam Yala. He can always do that. And where he gonna open it at?
In the hood.
Wait. In the white man area.
In the hood.
In the hood, sir. Not in the, not you sure?
In the hood.
Not in the suburbs?
No, in the hood.
Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm bugging. Okay, the East Indian. He don't send his money back to India, does he?
Sir.
Karam. Maybe I'm being biased and racially preferring my own people, but in Trinidad, the Chinese, let me say Chinese man. Right. China man. I gotta say Chinese to be politically correct. In the East Indian, they don't go to Trinidad and buy property and things, do they? So they're in the Caribbean, in Jamaica and Trinidad, and they buying all these properties. And the white man hates blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This is a propaganda towards you to show that they do not want you to grow. They do not want you to be independent. They do not want you to be self-sufficient. They will have the Arabs come from the Middle East. They at war with them in Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran. They at war with them right now. And they can come over here and get funding and loans and break all types of laws to open up stores. Where at?
In the hood.
That means
in the ghetto.
That's right, Doc. Read them for me. Them parts right there.
3.5%.
No. This part right here.
67,689,000 dollars. Projected total cost of attendance for returning undergraduate students in 2018-2019 academic year.
Right.
Salakia.
That's all right, Doc. Read the next one below it.
70,635,000 projected total cost of attendance for new undergraduate students in 2018-2019 academic year.
It's $70,000 to go to S.U.
Done.
It costs $70,000 to go to S.U. Black man, black woman. For you to get up in that school, you got to throw a ball through a hoop. You got to be able to break somebody's neck on a football field. You got to be able to kick a ball through a net. Huh? You got to be able to throw a lacrosse ball. So you mean to tell me your value is only as good as your physical conditioning? That sounds like something. That sounds like something. Your physical ability is what will get you the education you need. And then when you go to school, college, they ain't teaching you nothing at all, Karan. I went. It doesn't teach you how to build for your own. Doesn't tell you your nationality. Doesn't give you a sense of pride. I just watched something about the Wyoming football team back in the 70s. BYU, Brigham Young University, the Mormon college, did not want these black players to come to the school because they didn't accept blacks in the Mormon church in the 70s. So they had to. So the brother said, "We're gonna tie a black band around our arms, right, and put the number 14 because it's 14 of us, and we're gonna stand in solidarity." Do you know what the school said to them? Wyoming University said, "You no longer needed here. We don't want that. Sorry, y'all got to go," and kick the brothers out the school. You get taught you better stay in your place, Negro. When you an athlete, stay in your zone, stay in your lane. That's Karam Yala's line when we drive into the city. Stay in your lane, right.
Your lane, man.
So they telling you this. It's $70,000. You know what $70,000 is to a black family? Black families don't make $70,000 a year. I'm saying black families don't make it out. This showing and proving to you that you truly need to come back to your education first and foremost. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with going to college or school. Don't think that. But you need to observe and take what the Lord has given you first and foremost for you to rule over all nations. It's this Bible. It's this book. All right? Because the world hates you. That's it with that. Did you have anything on that? All right. That's heavy. Okay? Wanted to bring that out. Now, before I get to Let me see here. Let me see here. Before I get to the Black Panther, right? I want a little history lesson for y'all. Right here. Little history lesson for you brothers and sisters, since it's Black History Month and y'all only black in the month of February. You get what I'm saying? That's the only time y'all want to be black and pro-black and everything. Okay. Let me break this down to you. Let me tell you, the black man has always been a hero, has always been a superhero. You sisters, you used to support it and love it, and it was great. And ain't nothing wrong with it how it used to be. You get what I'm saying? Just the minor things that's done with us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, West Indians, y'all the 12 tribes of Israel. We special, man. 400 years of slavery and captivity, psychological destruction, spiritual disconnected from our God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and yet you still, Krumyala, how many siblings you got?
No, I can't tell everybody. Oh, that's 10.
You got 10 siblings, right?
Yeah, God.
Your father was a superhero. Wow.
That's right.
Your mother was a superhero.
That's right.
Huh? For a sister to have a baby
God.
And not commit abortion,
God.
That's a superhero.
And I'm the last one.
And you the last one.
No, I almost didn't make it.
That's right. And your father and mother are
God.
Superheroes. You feel what I'm saying?
God.
In order just to have children in America, do y'all know the essence behind that? They don't want black people to have children, Karam.
God.
They don't want you to obtain to nothing. Huh? You see everything is against you, and yet and still you having children? That's beautiful. Y'all superheroes. Every brother and sister that comes in the I.S.U.P.K. and stays, you are a superhero. You get what I'm saying?
God.
Specifically you brothers and you sisters supporting it, y'all doing a marvelous work supporting a superhero. You keeping up a superhero. You making sure that he got his cake, that he can fly, that he can flip things. Do you know why? Because your support comes from the Most High. That means you're doing what the Lord commanded you to do. And that takes a mighty work. Go ahead, Al.
This from Sunday, the 25th of February, 2018, from the Post Standard. Black cowboys in the Wild West.
Black what?
Black cowboys in the Wild West.
Black what?
Cowboys.
That's right, man. We the original cowboys. They don't tell you that, Karam. They won't really go in depth with it. They make you believe that Esau was the cowboy. Esau can't ride no horse. Like a brother. Native Americans was riding horses, big back through. Am I right or wrong? Huh? We was the original cowboy, man. I'm watching with my sons, I'm watching the rodeo show yesterday. Do you know 2 Brazilians won it? Them Edomites, you should have looked on their faces. Brothers from Brazil. Black Hispanics and Native Americans from Brazil is ruling in the rodeo, getting on top of the buffalo. And when they on the buffalo out, you see the pants they wearing?
They got fringes.
Got fringes all over them. Where they get them fringes from? You think the Edomites came up with fringes? That's connection to the 12 tribes of Israel. And y'all know Gadites, the so-called Native American, is synonymous with fringes. You get what I'm saying? Karumyala put some fringes on some pants and some jackets and thing. He got this camouflage garment with the fringes on it and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Captain Soccer War is a Gadite. You know what I'm saying? The flavor just come out. Hamakwa. Down in DC. Brothers
Captain Hamakwa.
Oh, Salaki. Yeah, let me
Captain
make sure.
Hamakwa.
That's right. Did you see him at Passover? Straight Gadites in the Passover. You feel what I mean? We are connected to the Most High. Go ahead, Al.
25% of cowboys in the Wild West were African Americans.
That's right.
Some of them were women too.
Some of them were what?
Were women too.
Some of them were what?
Were women too.
Nah, brother. See, y'all just hate y'all women. Right or wrong? Y'all don't love y'all women. What's on the other side? I come in the house and I bow down and I kiss my woman's feet. What the hell is you talking about? The women can have jobs. It's biblical for a woman to go to work.
God.
That's spiritual. That's fine. These sisters was working on the ranch with the brother. Go ahead, Doc.
They made a living breaking horses and working as
my great grandfather was a horse trainer in Ohio and Kentucky.
God.
You feel what I'm saying?
God.
Breaking horses. Go ahead, Doc.
And working as cowhands, bodyguards, money transporters.
Hey, bodyguards. Yep. They mad at the I.S.U.P.K, man. We've been the cowboys from the Wild Wild West. Don't we got Shaman?
God.
We got brothers on guard all the time. The best bodyguard in America or the planet is a Black or Hispanic and Native American man. Go ahead, Doc.
Entertainers, rodeo performers, or trail crooks.
Cooks.
The real Lone Ranger.
The real what?
The real Lone Ranger.
The what?
The real Lone Ranger.
That every Edomite listened to on the radio in the 50s and in the 60s. They did TV shows and radio shows about him. They just did a movie with Johnny Depp a couple years ago. Right? The real Lone Ranger. Y'all about to be a surprise. Because they think in Black Panther, their Hamite is all superhero.
Well,
but this is a real person. The real what?
The real Lone Ranger was the first Black deputy U.S. Marshal. Digest that a little bit. I gotta digest that a little bit. I gotta digest that a little bit.
Go on, Doc. You want to say something on it?
Sir. I still digest it.
Did you know that? Come on, man. The first U.S. Deputy Marshal Black was the Lone Ranger. Keep going on.
Bass Reeves.
Bass Reeves is his name.
He wore disguises.
He wore what?
Disguises. And had a Native American accomplice. Is that supposed to be Tonto? The
exactly.
Lone Ranger and the Tonto.
That's right, Doc. That's right. You mean to tell me Blacks and Native Americans was getting along and running cities together? This is a true story, Doc. His right-hand man is a Gadite. I don't want to hear none of that. You hear them Old Testaments and them fake can't. That 12 tribes side is wrong, man. He too light-skinned to be part of Israel or Native Americans and Hispanics. I don't know. Nah, they don't fit the description. You're a lie. You're a liar and you hate yourself. You don't just hate Hispanics. You hate Black people. You hate the Most High, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you make up one nation. The 12 tribes of Israel. Go ahead, Al.
He never once got shot during his career.
Wait a second. He never what?
Got shot once during his career.
Karam. All them Wild Wild West, all of them got shot, Karam. And it's synonymous for everybody to think that the Black man always gets shot. He always died. The real hero always died. The Black man died 15 minutes in, don't he? He never got shot, man. Go ahead, Al.
Find out more about Black cowboys by going to your local Onondaga County Public Library or by logging on to onlib.org.
Okay, let me just see here. Read the just go in a little bit with this one right here. Or you guys something?
God.
You saw something?
Which some had experienced as slaves, and to seek freedom, read about the wranglers and rodeo stars and the opportunities Black cowboys had in history.
Wow. They was escaping slavery and I just wanted to bring that out. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 if you could. Verse 6. You know what I want. All right. Just to talk about who we are as a people.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Hold on now. Black cowboys of the Old West. After the Civil War, a great number of Black men left the South. Some were well off and they traveled on horseback. Others went by foot to South Carolina, Alabama, Texas, California, and to north to Kansas and Montana to make a living with cattle, which some had experience with as slaves. Y'all hear that? Or to seek freedom. You get what I'm saying? We was the #1 cowboys in America, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
For thou art what?
An holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
To be a special people unto himself. Can't nobody tame on an animal like us. I was talking to this Edomite at my slavery, man. I said, man, it must be a skunk. He said, yeah, I catch skunks all the time. You know what I do? I just put the trap out there. I put some food in the trap, peanut butter or something. And he said, you know what you do? You fill the trash can up halfway with water. You just drop the cage with the skunk in it, and you put. I said, man, what are you?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Why? What's the thing of it for you to kill the skunk? And then I'm like, you killing the skunk, man? That's double stank. You get what I'm saying? They don't know what they're doing. They just want death and slaughter. We the ones that tame all animals because we got that spirit of the Lord in us. Adam was the first one to do it. And the Lord set us up to be great, better than everyone else on the planet. And ain't nothing wrong with that. We've been saying that before this Black Panther movie came out. Read it again, huh?
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
What?
Hath chosen thee to be a special people.
That's right.
Unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That sounds racist, Karam. Maybe you sure that's not I.S.U.P.K. right in there? I think you wrote that, Karam.
Let me check that. It says the King James version.
It does?
It didn't say Karam Yala.
That's Karam Yala, man. That's racist.
No, that's God.
You sure we ain't supposed to? That's
version.
right. That's right. You sure we ain't supposed to be just equal with everybody else?
Let me check. For the Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Y'all need to know this and teach y'all taking y'all children to a movie to teach them something about another nation. That's sad. That movie was propaganda. It was a setup. That movie was a setup to destroy Black men, to make you feel low, to make you feel unwanted, to make you feel secluded and destroyed in death and destruction. When the Bible's been saying you're the greatest people on the face, you above everybody. You better than an African. You better than the white man. You better than the Arabs. You better than the Chinese and the East Indian that get all the money to go to college. Y'all hear that? You're better than them because the Bible says it. The God of the Bible made you a great people. Why don't they do a movie about David killing Goliath? Huh? That's what they need to do. That'll be real great. Y'all making the Africans great in Wakanda. The tribes of Africa come together and we hold something precious. Y'all don't hold nothing. The 12 tribes of Israel been whooping on them Hamites all throughout the Old Testament. Goliath was a big, tall, stinky, filthy Hamite that got his head chopped off. What did Samson do? The Philistines. Didn't he whoop all the Philistines with the bone of a jawbone of a donkey? Right. That's real power, and it comes from the Most High. Go ahead, Salakia.
For the Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
I just wanted to bring that out.
Above all people.
Above all. Go ahead, Karam.
That are upon the face of the earth.
You got any? Go ahead, Karam.
Number one racist statement. You say God is a racist. Well, you choose what he does. The Lord say, I do what I want. I am that I am. I do what I want.
Right.
So I've chosen these people to be a special people.
That's right.
Above all people. Who can play basketball better than a black man?
That's right.
Who can play? Who's the number one running back?
Even acting.
God.
They didn't even get the Hamites to play the Black Panther of Africa.
God.
They got a brother from South Carolina to play him.
God.
They didn't get a Hamite to play the Queen of Wakanda.
God.
They got a black man in America to play her. Angela Bassett.
God.
Right?
God.
They up here talking about some, but it was an all-black cat. Yeah. Why didn't they get the Hamites? Because the Hamites are so good. Come on. They got all of Israel. You know they got a Trinidadian brother in there. Captain Mashak brought it out. Winston Duke from Trinidad, and that brother in the movie, bad man. He don't act. He trying to act like a Hamite, but you can see ain't nothing but Jake on it. Ain't nothing but the flavor of Israel. The way he's sitting in the throne chairs, the way he talking to people. I said, man, they. This movie was propaganda. There's more to that.
Nah.
All right. Get them on. I got some precepts that I texted you. Yeah. This movie was witchcraft, man. This movie, let me tell you. Essence come in the mailbox, right? Every month. And on the cover of Essence, probably 2 out of 10 magazines ain't nothing but sisters on them. Sisters, black women on the cover. That's another topic. That's another issue. But it's very seldom has a black man. But because of the movie, Black Panther, and the propaganda and that they pushing it, they made sure they put long live Black Panther. Just to keep in your mind. You get what I'm saying? Keep in your mind this propaganda. Keep that in your mind. Right? And then right underneath him, it says, Black women in Hollywood. You see what I'm saying? Like Commanding General Yohanna brought out, General Muhammad brought out, Captain Tazariak, Captain Sakawar, Captain Kataza. Like, keep bringing out. They'll put movies where the African is more dignified. Remember Coming to America? He's more dignified than the Black American, man. That's what this movie was all about. You know what I'm saying? They think that, oh, the African is much more intelligent and much more savvy and doing the right thing. He said something heavy in this article. He said you can take the superpowers away, but you still gotta have a warrior spirit.
Only in the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right, man.
We
bring a warrior spirit on a black man that's fit, that's supposed to. And throughout the whole magazine, it goes over the whole thing, and then about the movie, and this about the movie. Oh man, I'm about to pull this article out. This was witchcraft. This movie was nothing but witchcraft, propaganda. It was crafty counsel to deceive you in believing, because the villain of the movie his name was Eric Killmonger. He represented a Black American, a Judite in the full form. Karam, you got golds in your teeth? They put golds in the brother teeth. They made his hair look like a rapper from America, from Atlanta. He had half dreads, half fade on the side, a little beard. His whole positioning, this position, his walk, his style, his flavor. I said, man, and they made him. Did you hear what he said in the movie?
I didn't see the movie yet.
Did you ain't hear nothing about it?
I didn't see the movie. I just watched it.
I'm gonna get you the bootleg. All right, Karam. Just forget it. All right, I've been put it out there on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, I buy bootlegs from the black man at the store because he got his own business, and I support black business. Right or wrong, Karam? Let's bring it out.
Good night.
All right, I'd rather go to the brother to get it for $5, $10. And put it in the red box. All right. But nevertheless, in the movie, Killmonger, he raises up. He goes back to Wakanda. And he says to the Black Panther know who he is. That Killmonger, the American Negro, got a position. He can get the throne. Right? And he says to them, because the brothers say, our people dying across the world. Y'all left me in America. They filling us up in the prison systems, the drugs. He's saying everything. Everybody watching the movie like, that's what the I.S.U.P.K. saying. Huh? He's saying the oppressors ruled over us. You know what? We need to take these weapons and distribute them to them so that we can fight our oppressors and not only kill the oppressors, but their children. I said, this man right here. I said, the writer been listening to Captain Akkad's Prepared Slaughter. He been something. I know I'm biased because we in the truth. But they did something with watching us to say that. to be that detailed and specific to say not only kill them, but their children.
Good.
And you know what he said? The Black Panther, the king of Wakanda, he said, I am the king of Wakanda. I am not the king of the world. You should leave. The other Hamite in there, in the earlier scene goes, well, if we bring the refugees here, we'll bring all their problems here. We don't want to deal with all their problems. Who was he talking about, man?
Something like us, man.
Them Hamites, that was a true Hamite movie to uplift the Hamites and remind them, you better than the American. And the brother fight him in the movie. I ain't gonna give it away. You know what happened, Karam. Come on now. Come on. You know what happened, Karam. But let me just put this here so that it's witchcraft. Go ahead, read that scripture for me.
Galatians chapter 5 verse 20. Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies.
Give me the other one out. Salakia. Give me 2 Chronicles. Yeah. Because that's what the Lord's saying he don't want. I'm gonna get this. This is a letter from the editor. This is the editor of Essence. Vanessa K. DeLuce, editor-in-chief of Essence, Wakanda, the place we've been waiting for. Not the kingdom of heaven, not the Most High. Wakanda, the place we've been waiting for. I'm not lying to you. A pastor here in Syracuse, some Zion church, he did a whole sermon on Wakanda. Yo! It's witchcraft, all right? From the moment my hubby and I stepped onto the purple carpet for the LA premiere of Black Panther, I had no doubt I was about to enter a world I didn't know if I was quite ready for. Since I can't drop any spoilers here, just trust me that by the time the credits roll, you will know that director Ryan Coogler and the cast and crew have delivered a visual, emotional, and cerebral gift that will take you days, weeks, maybe even months from which to recover. That movie was a drug. That was a drug to deceive you. That's why I want the brother to go on witchcraft and all the scriptures about being sober. Go ahead.
2 Chronicles chapter 36, verse 6. Against him came up Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and bound him in fetters to carry him to Babylon. That's it.
Let me see. Check it. One more. Was that 33?
33. Oh, Salakia.
Yeah, 33. Yeah.
Salakia.
Just about this witchcraft, man. And the sisters say it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
2 Chronicles chapter 33, verse 6. And he caused his children to pass through the fire in the valley of the son of Hinnom.
You see that? Go ahead.
Also he observed times and used enchantments and used witchcraft.
And use what?
And used witchcraft and dealt with familiar spirit.
That's right.
And with wizards. He wrought such evil in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger.
Y'all worshiping this Black Panther movie? They worshiping it out. It's a drug. Y'all thinking to go back to Africa and this Afrocentric and teaching your children to be African and all this nonsense? It was witchcraft. It was witchcraft, man. This movie, y'all saying, it's just a movie. It's just a movie. A movie is a weapon and a tool used for propaganda. If you ever know or study anything about advertisement, you see that they use colors and pictures to welcome people in. McDonald's got big red color and yellow colors. Why? Because it makes you feel hungry. They said they studied that. What's colors that'll make people come in and stay in here? Certain colors, certain words. And they did that with this movie. They pulled you in to believe that this was you. You the Black Panther. But the Black Panther don't come from where you at. In fact, the villain is more representative of you. And they make the villain They make you the villain, the bad guy. This movie was propaganda. We're gonna get on it more and more. I'm gonna get Karumya out of the bootleg, and we're gonna come back next week and even go more on it. Because it $700 million it done made, Karum.
Good.
You get what I'm saying?
Good.
So that means black people got the money, but we rather buy it on this drug, this movie, which was a drug.
Good.
Karum gonna see it and he gonna open it up too. All right. Okay, Israel, tonight, Commanding General Yahanna, every Monday night, 9:00 p.m. Check it out. The Angry Black Man. The Last of the Angry Black Man, every Monday night at 9:00 p.m. Our website, www.isupk.com. You can check it out right here on ISUPK Radio. All right, check us out on Facebook. Type us in. Google us, whatever it may be. Passover, March 30th. Get there. Contact one of the brothers in the school if you need any information. With that, Israel, shalom.
Shalom.
Today program.
The garden.
Who that?
And Craig, you know Craig Corridors, Big Craig.
I know that name.
He's from we deal with Ike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he work in the courts I think, and this Gordon Sales. He from sees recovery to where he's a pastor.
But we're celebrating today.
Shalom, y'all. Make sure y'all lock in with us next week.
We're celebrating today the birthday of Abraham Lincoln, although his birthday.
We are not affiliated or associated with the radio station that's playing behind us, the radio show. It's just a radio show that plays after us. You have no copyright, no connection, no authorization. It just plays on after us, immediately after our show. That's for the YouTube and the Facebook.